Salutations YouTube, on est reparti du coup, épisode 7 de deathstranding, VOD numéro 26. Quel bordel. Alors du coup, Lou, il m'ignore un petit peu là depuis qu'il a fait son truc avec Deadman là. Tu vois, il est plus content de me voir. Je suis un peu dégoûté. Euh, 18 mails, oui. Ouais, on va juste lire leur... C'est les commandes des quêtes annexes, en vrai, wow, giga balèque. Hein. Pas balèque, mais bon. C'est bon, on a plus de mail. Commande... On va quitter ces zones. Je sais plus trop où on en était. Où est-ce qu'on quitte le... On peut pas quitter le... Ah, faut que je prenne une douche. Ok, bro. Bro, faut que je fasse une douche. Ah.
As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Ok. Plus le temps passe et moins je comprends. Sam.
If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Ça roule, ma poule. Je vais mettre une petite lettre de beau gosse. Ok, c'est parti. Localité clic, ça marche bien, bah tant mieux alors. Là, est-ce qu'on va avoir des souvenirs là? Ok, on en a.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were there.
Ah, c'est en 60 FPS sur Twitch? Ah bah c'est propre. C'est agréable ça. En gros là pour YouTube, hein, je suis en live sur Kik parce que je suis pas là de lundi à jeudi, donc je voulais quand même faire une VOD, mais je veux pas faire stream parce que sinon ça nique l'algorithme quand je fais des petits streams comme ça. Donc là on est sur Kik et les viewers disent que c'est stylé, enfin Red dit que c'est cool. Alors. Oh, my final destination. Hedgenut City. Ah oui, mais là c'est un truc important là. Ah merde. Ah, c'est pas encore la fin. Sam. Non, pas envie.
The dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I for one would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the death stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Ok, donc j'amène la dépouille de Mama. Est-ce que la sœur va être ok pour ça? Parce que quand même... Présence de cadavre, récupération, vêtements d'hiver. Bon, faut que j'amène ça. Cadavre. Les vêtements en balèque. Ouais, c'est la sœur qui nous l'amène. Enfin, c'est les deux. Ils sont deux dans le corps, c'est vrai, j'ai oublié.
Alright, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
J'ai tellement rien à foutre, ça me dit il soulève ça, on me dit balèze. Est-ce qu'on peut faire de la moto avec Mama? Utiliser le véhicule. Bah si on peut. Let's go Mama. Vroom vroom. Attendez, par contre, faut que j'aille où, moi? Ici. Eh ben, on peut suivre la route, hein. On va essayer de suivre la route. Oh, il y a un pont qui a été fait, là? Attends, ça met nous ce pont. Ouais, on se va par là, hein. Pas mal son petit pont à lui, là. Je sais pas si c'est bien par là. Hein. Je fais peut-être une bêtise là. Oula, sorry Mama. On est chez le docteur. Ah merde, c'est là. Ah, ça serait la route qui est juste au-dessus. Parce que là, le bain digestif. Ouais, d'accord. Ah mais si, en fait, c'est là. Ah mais je peux pas y aller à pied là. Oh, je sais pas où on va là, mais... Bon, je crois que nos chemins vont s'arrêter ici, là, avec ma chère moto. On va escalader vraiment avec un cadavre sur le dos, là. Par contre, j'ai pas d'échelle. Je suis un peu débile. Je crois que j'ai absolument rien pris. Je fais confiance à la communauté Death Stranding pour avoir mis au préalable les équipements nécessaires parce que ça va pas être facile. Ah merde. En tout cas c'est bien, si sur Kick ça fonctionne, c'est chouette. Oh merde, oh merde. Non, je pourrais démonter l'échelle et la reprendre là. Hein. Hop là. On va la refoutre ici. Hein. Attends, faut vraiment que j'aille là où je me suis complètement planté de chemin en fait. Ah, je pense que j'aurais pu aller ailleurs. Hein. Attends, on est parti, hein, là-haut. Ah merde. Ah ouais, j'ai enlevé l'échelle, mais par contre je l'ai pas récupéré. Ça fonctionne top en vrai, le 60 fps ici, du vrai 60 fps. Putain mais c'est génial. Là, je pense qu'il y a tellement personne, encore sur Kick, qui doit avoir des serveurs suffisants. Donc c'est cool. Bah tant mieux en vrai si c'est du bon 60 fps pour vous. Ça me permet de continuer à jouer, vous pouvez continuer de regarder, et moi ça nique pas tout mon algorithme parce que... Enfin mes statistiques malheureusement, Twitch fonctionne comme ça, hein, vous savez. Il y a un truc qu'il faut savoir sur Twitch, c'est que si vous voulez progresser, il faut pas trop streamer quoi. Dans quelle merde je me suis foutu là? Mais ouais, mais là j'ai fait n'importe quoi là. Là j'ai fait absolument n'importe quoi. Oh là là. Oh non, oh non. Bon. Comment est-ce qu'on y va là-dessus? Et pourquoi il a l'idée d'aller aussi loin, ce débile là? Ce cher docteur à la con. On va tenter par ici. Ah, je vais encore finir à pied là-dedans. 100%, je suis encore à pied là. Par là. Hein. Vas-y mon grand. Fonce Alphonse. Impossible de monter à pied. Impossible de monter. Attends, je reprends 1, 2, 3, 4. Impossible de monter comme ça. C'est mal me connaître. C'est très très mal me connaître. Bah voilà, c'est juste ici. Voilà. Bien joué. Faire la livraison de... Eh ben de Mama. Hein.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Le Cupidon. Bon par contre moi du côté streamer je vois pas qui est dans le chat, qu'est-ce qui se passe. On manque d'informations quoi du côté streamer. J'ai aucun résumé de stream. Un peu bizarre. Mais bon je pense que dans 2 mois Click n'existe plus. Who knows. Laboratoire de HEARTMAN. Plaque thermique? Ça sert à quoi ça?
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver.
With the cadaver.
Good work.
Please proceed with the cadaver. En tout cas c'est joli comme endroit. J'aimerais bien avoir le même endroit chez moi. Résurrection dans... What? What? Comment ça résurrection dans 1 minute? Oh. Un peu glauque, hein.
Hartman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Ok. Ah ça c'est du début d'épisode que j'aime bien ça.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return.
Ok, je sais pas si c'est très bon pour le corps ça, mais...
60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family.
Ah, il a vraiment un cœur en forme de cœur,
I never
d'accord.
came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
Ne touche pas, OMG.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes.
Yes.
A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short.
Horrible. C'est horrible son truc à lui là.
I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you.
Il va mourir là.
We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ouais, bizarre l'ambiance quand même. Très très bizarre l'ambiance. Donc là je peux juste regarder et zoomer sur des choses en fait. Fille de HEARTMAN. Ok. Portrait de famille de l'ancien temps. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça là? Y'a quoi ici? En tout cas on peut pas bouger hein. Illustration d'échouer, impression d'artiste. Ok. Crystal Carol, période successive au deathstranding. Cryptobiote, pardon. Ok, là on a quoi là? Minerai inconnu. Je me demanderais bien si on regarde Mama, ça nous dit quoi? Dépouille de Mama. Je ne sais pas à quoi je m'attendais, mais bon. Oh, I love you daddy. Il peut pas dessiner par sa petite fille. Trop cute. Bon, je sais pas tout ce que je pourrais regarder d'autre là. On a l'impression d'avoir un peu fait le tour. Arbitre de la vie. Est-ce que c'est grâce au sablier qui se maintient en vie, genre? Oh. Ça doit faire bizarre. Hein. Pas envie de savoir.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
Ah ouais?
All from before the Death Stranding, of course.
Ça existe ça, 20 Minutes of Love ou pas?
But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my
Ça
soul is
existe.
on the beach.
Charlot, le chronomètre.
I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs.
Oh
The city
putain.
and the hospital were spared the worst. But the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
What? What the fuck?
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
Imagine c'est comme ça quand on meurt. Bonjour. Ok. On donne du CDI.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
Hortman. Maintenant, son nom fait sens, en fait. Hein.
Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last
Dinosaures, ça a jamais existé.
here and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later,
Il va s'évanouir devant nous, tu vas
observe
voir.
unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot.
Pas faux.
Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Oh! Researching the death. Ah, il a mis des matelas un peu partout. Alors qu'est-ce que je fais là?
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Ok, c'est drôle. Ok, non, c'était marrant. J'avoue, c'est drôle. J'ai rigolé. Ça.
Sam, you heard it. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Ok. Ah bah écoutez, c'est ce qu'on va faire. Mais je propose que cette VOD s'arrête ici pour ce début d'épisode 8. Merci à vous d'avoir suivi ce petit épisode qui nous encore nous fait poser plein de questions. Trop de continuer. À très bientôt pour la suite du Let's Play Death Stranding.